She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bianca and welcome to my Beauty and Astrology channel, where I just talk about different parts of astrology while being a beauty. So if beauty or astrology interests you, then continue watching this video, and when you're done watching this video, don't forget to go watch my other videos that I have posted. I have posted so much content on this channel. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and to turn on your bell notifications so you can get notified whenever I post. So today we are going to be continuing our conversations about the ascendant descendant axis, and I'm going to be dyeing my hair. Exciting. We are going to start off with the bleach. I'm going to dye my brows too today because that's just the mood I'm in. Now see how I came prepared with my gloves on for once. Just put that much in, maybe a little bit more because I got a big head, guys. And make sure that you have like a window open, a door open. But I opened that window back there just so I could circulate some air in here and not choke on the fumes. Got some 30 volume developer, and I'm just gonna pour that. Ooh, hopefully that wasn't too much. And we're just gonna mix it till it gets a nice consistency. Gonna have to put some more in. I think I'm gonna dye my hair blue. That's what I'm feeling. It's gonna be a dark blue though, hopefully. You never know with these hair dyes, to be quite honest. You really never know what you're gonna get. Oh, but you do know that that bleach is gonna knock you out. But anywho, we are gonna get right into this video, start talking about the I want to say AC/DC axis. So I could call this a lot of things: AC/DC axis, ascendant descendant axis, rising descendant, you know, stuff like that. There's a lot of different names, but I'm always talking about the same thing. So I'm gonna do a quick little refresher on just what the ascendant descendant axis is. The ascendant represents the sign that was on the eastern horizon at the time of your birth. So again, that is why it is so important to know the time of your birth so that it can configure your whole chart. Ooh, it's gonna be so cold. Ooh! Sorry, I just knew it was gonna be cold. And my head is very sensitive to the cold now with no hair. But anywho, so your ascendant sign, it kind of represents how you perceive the world as well as how the world may perceive you at times. It has to do with your personality, also your appearance, how you come off, how you look, as well as how you want yourself to look. So how you are going to dress yourself, how you're going to give yourself off to other people, what type of makeup you wear, whether you do makeup or not. Just how you come off to people. It has a lot to do with like even your body shape and your face shape. Your rising sign can tell you a lot. It's really just about you being you. If people say that you have a resting bitch face, you might want to also look at your rising sign. That could be very indicative of where you get it from. And then your descendant, that was the sign that was on the western horizon at the time of your birth. It is right across from your ascendant. It's the sister sign of your ascendant sign. And it's basically how you relate to others, how you cooperate, how you interact with others. Especially a key part is like in intimate settings, intimate relationships. Does not necessarily mean romantic relationships, can just mean overall intimate ones. But it can also represent the qualities you would want in your lovers, as well as how you want your lovers to perceive you specifically. Oh, the back of my head is itching. Please ignore any mess you may see in this mirror. I am in the middle of packing my stuff because I'm moving soon. please ignore it. Child, I cannot see. Okay, we got a little bit missing back here. So that's really all I wanted to say about that. And just go ahead and talk about fixed AC DC axis. If you're a Taurus rising, then you have a Scorpio descendant. So your chart ruler would be Venus. And just how you would, why did I just put that in front of me? And just how you would like look when it comes to having a Taurus rising can be a little stocky, little thick. And just being very sturdy, broad, very thick kind of things doesn't necessarily translate to fat, but just a thick person. And you know that Taurus is ruled by Venus, so having this Venus energy here will generally make you pleasing to the eye. People are interested in you, people like what they see, very Venetian quality. Generally do well with relating to others because Venus is very much on how you relate to others. People will probably view you in a pleasing way or more positive light generally. And just how you perceive the world, you're going to perceive the world through your senses, very tactile, very touch, very like go out and smell the roses and take nice walks to appreciate nature. You're going to just experience the world through your senses, experiencing good tasting food. Y'all already know I cannot see now because I took off my eyes. Please excuse me if I squint. But with this Taurus energy here, with this fixed earth sign, very hard worker, very stubborn, you know, once you kind of get stuck in your ways, that's really it. Can be very stubborn, can be very set in your own ways of doing things, set in your own opinions of the world. You know, you're like, I observe the world in this way and this is the only way that I see it, as well as the way that you observe the world is the only way possible for people to observe the world. So you're just like, you're stuck in how you observe the world as well as what you observe, and can very much hold on to grudges with this axis here, with this Taurus Scorpio energy here. Definitely going to hold on to grudges, maybe a little bit extra vengeful. Oh shoot, lost that. Hold on, let me put my glasses on so I can see if the back is covered, because I miss the back all the time. Make sure it's nice and thickly covered too. You don't want to just do a light coating, child. You need to get up in there. I'm gonna take these off again and then do my brows. Ooh, I'm gonna do my brows with my finger. That's what I think is the best way of going about it. And with this Venus on the ascendant, a very charming person, very sensual, always trying to be comfortable, always trying to be comfy. Taurus rising, you may like dress up sometimes, but overall your most comfortable wardrobe would probably be sweats, things that you can lounge about in, a nice robe. You're gonna know what feels nice on your skin. Like, you're not gonna want anything scratchy to wear or anything that makes you look scruffy. Definitely wanting to put on a very pleasing appearance. Like silk pajamas, probably something that you're interested in. Definitely knowing like good restaurants, good places to eat, knowing good food to make, as well as taking real good care of your skin, using oils, using nice scented oils, stuff like that, things that aren't irritants to your skin. You know, very artistic, easygoing. You're not one to really rock the boat. You're More so one that keeps things going at a steady pace than to rock the boat. We are going to keep this on a little bit longer, and we're just gonna talk here now. We're just waiting for this to be done cooking. Liking good food, liking nice clothes, just appreciating the finer things in life a lot here. When it comes to just like relationships and stuff, you can experience intense relationships. You're very loyal and dependable, especially with all this fixed energy. That's what you're going to see with fixed rising descendant axis energy. Also, trying to find that in a partner as well. Want somebody that you can trust, form intense emotional connections with people. That's how you really relate to others and interact with others. It's going to be very intense, deep emotional bonds that you want to make. So no time for really superficial relationships. You always want to get straight into the nitty-gritty, straight into the intense. Not really gonna be one for like casual conversations kind of thing. Like you're trying to find out the person's deep traumas immediately off the back. Can be a little obsessive, a little jealous issues here, and aggressive with others at times. And overall, there's a wariness of being vulnerable in a one-to-one relationship because you don't trust that people are going to be there for you. You don't trust that people are going to take care of your emotions. And when you're slighted, you can get very vengeful, especially when you're slighted in your one-to-one relationships. But overall, going to be very observant of your partner, especially with this Scorpio descendant. Very observant of your partner and your partner's needs, and really knowing your partner's tics very well, but also keeping yourself closed off so somebody else cannot penetrate that for you. So like you'll understand what makes your partner tick, but your partner may not understand at all what makes you tick, because you kind of just try and hide that from them. And just here with your Taurus rising, you're ruled by Venus, which is a benefic planet, and that just means it's generally I don't even want to say good planet, but it's generally a pleasing planet. It's very good with relating to others. Right here we have Scorpio rising, Taurus descendant, and Mars is your chart ruler because Scorpio is ruled by Mars, and Mars is a malefic planet. I didn't mention this last time when I was talking about Capricorn, but Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, which is also a malefic planet. So when you're ruled by malefic planets, that could be cause for resting bitch face. You may want to look at that. People who say that you're standoffish and cool and aloof based off of your facial expressions, it could just be because you are ruled by a malefic planet. So with their Scorpio rising, very mesmerizing, intense eyes, a very intense stare and intense gaze. It could feel like they're kind of looking through you, as well as a possibility of bushy eyebrows. Generally, how people see you is mysterious, like they don't know who you are, they don't know anything about you, but you are also perceiving the world as a place full of mysteries that you kind of want to uncover. You want to uncover the mysteries and the hidden secrets of the world just so you can kind of master the world a bit. And just perceive the world as a place to get to the bottom of things, to investigate. And generally, you are going to be a very observant person with this axis, observant of the world, and observant of the inner workings of the world. Overall, there's a deep intuition that you have here. Just an ability to see how things will work out due to that observant nature that you have. And overall, you're going to see awareness of being vulnerable here, regardless. You're going to see awareness of being vulnerable, going to be kind of guarded with your emotions with this Taurus, Scorpio, Taurus energy. Can be very stubborn in relationships, kind of like wanting to get your way a bit, but also wanting a partner that is easygoing, and also want a partner that is loyal to you, because you are going to be very loyal and dependable. Also may want a partner that cooks, but also you could possibly be cooking for your partner a lot with this Taurus energy, and just wanting a partner that's going to introduce you to more sensual things, you know. Touch is going to be very important with your partner, as well as a partner that livens up your senses. So nice romantic dates, buying you nice romantic clothing. It doesn't necessarily have to be name brand or luxury, just nice to the touch. Even like nice bubble baths with rose petals, just something that is going to touch on your five senses. Even if it's going to like an art museum, something that is just going to light fire in your creative artistic side. So that was that on that Taurus, Scorpio, ascendant, descendant, and we can go ahead to Leo risings and Aquarius descendants. So Leo, when it comes to features, you're definitely looking at thick hair, thick eyebrows, just nice thick mane of hair. Also can be looking at big foreheads here, just a little bit. Seeing the world as a place to shine and to show off your talents, as well as others seeing you as a talented person, people seeing you as a very charming, genuine, warm person. And you see that due to being ruled by the sun, so people really just see that warmth in you. You kind of always end up being center stage, even if you don't mean to. You just magnetize people towards you, and people are just interested in learning about you and interested in what you have to say and what you're doing. And overall, very prideful, very self-confident, wanting to experience the joys of life at all times, always looking for the inner joy and enjoying yourself fully. Gonna be very generous, warm, charming, charismatic, very charismatic, and fun-loving. You love to have fun. Oh, my eyebrows, they're kind of getting itchy. And then with this Aquarius descendant as well, you can find that you relate more to groups than individual people, find more identity within a group than with just one-to-one relationships. Even though you don't necessarily want to or need to be around people all the time, you just like to have that freedom to move, which doesn't mean you're not committed, because you are a fixed sign. It's just people need to pique your interest enough to keep you committed, as well as not trying to restrain you in any way. You need to be able to feel like you can just go where the wind blows and it's not going to upset anybody. Sorry. And it's not going to rock the boat too much. As well as you can relate to a lot of different people, just because Aquarius is very much like that devil's advocate type of energy. So just overall being able to relate to other people, even if they do not share your same views. Are you going to be like best friends with these people? No. But you're going to still be able to like kind of understand where they're coming from and stuff. Like that's how you're going to relate to people, just playing devil's advocate. Where like, okay, I don't agree with your opinions, I don't agree with your way of thinking, I really don't agree with you, but I guess I could be in the same space as you for now, until you find your group of friends that are like you. And when it comes to the type of partner you may want, somebody who's not going to chain you down, because you're not going to chain the other person down in any way. Ooh, y'all, I'm about to go wash this off because the way that my skin is itching, I can't do it. I'll be right back and we will be dyeing my hair. Okay guys, so I'm back and this is the dye job. Y'all can't see my brows, of course, because they're dyed. Is this the best dye job that I've ever done? No, but I think it will do what I needed to do in this moment, which is go blue. So we're just going to go ahead and slather this on. Ooh, I'm just trying not to get any on me or on this shirt. I don't think I left it on long enough, guys, so you're definitely going to want to leave it on for maybe like 20 minutes more than I did, and I maybe should have waited longer before I dyed my brows. Even though some parts of it are still a little black, I'm not dyeing it again, because that was the part that got me. I just hope that this is blue, it doesn't come out black, because you really never know what you're about to get with these dyes. I'm telling you, it says one thing on the bottle, it says something completely different on your hair. So I did a different brand actually, guys, because usually I do, is it Jador, I think, but I used Kiss Colors this time. I just wanted to try something different, see what this would do for me, you know, venture out. Got some on my hand. Just making sure I got all this back here, and then we're going to go to the brows. I'm probably gonna speed this up. I got this on my hand. I don't even know when that happened, child. We're gonna let this sit a little bit. I'm gonna talk some more about the last signs. We were talking about Leo risings, Aquarius descendants, and I believe I was talking about how they don't need to constantly be around people, and they don't want to feel like they are restricted to who they can be with, who they can date, who they can just hang around. I look crazy with these brows. Just needing freedom to move. They relate to others by hearing them out, playing devil's advocate. Again, like with Aquarius, with that air and fixed energy, gonna be very fixed in the way that you think, fixed in the way of your opinions. Because of this like fixed in the way of your opinions kind of thing, you're not really gonna want to be in groups of people who are not aligning to your own self-values and stuff like that. Also remember that Aquarius is ruled by Saturn, so having this Saturn descendant area could be a little bit of a strain on your ability to relate to others. People may find that you're aloof and cold a little bit. Just like with Capricorn descendants, people feel like you're a little standoffish, not as welcoming, not as inviting when it comes to forming intimate relationships with you. People may feel more so like they can gaze at you from afar and just like wonder about your beauty from afar. With that Leo rising, people are still gravitating towards you and still want to be enamored by you, but they're enamored by you, but they're like, I can look but I can't touch kind of energy a little bit here. And honestly, with this Aquarius descendant, you can really fawn over your person and fawn over the person you're in a relationship with, and then kind of just disappear another day. Like, it's very up in the, so it can kind of feel like a back and forth to your partners a little bit here. And then with an Aquarius rising and Leo descendant, you'll find that Aquarius risings, you have like alien-like features, long face, kind of big heads as well, strong bone structures that you have, especially with that Saturn energy here. Again, Saturn is a malefic planet, so a resting bitch face is a possibility here. Just a stern face, also appearing very stern-like, as well as you view the world as like kind of outdated and a place to improve. You look at the structures of Saturn and you're like, this doesn't really encompass everybody, this isn't really fair to everybody, and you want to fix that. And then others kind of view you as very clever, idealistic. People just view you as someone with a lot of ideas, generating a lot of ideas, as well as kind of like a little bit of an outsider here. People do, it's like, it's weird. It's because Leo, it's like look at me and look at my hidden talents and I'm shining. But it's like also Aquarius risings, you can also shine in the sense that you're kind of like out of the normals, but people still take notice of you. It's like people are going to look at you anyway because they're just different. You look different, you have a different energy, and people notice that. It's definitely a very much like look but don't touch kind of energy here too. Aquarius risings are just walking contradictions. You know, you like to be with people, but you also like to be alone. You like long walks in the park, but you like your isolation as well. Like it's really just, what do you like? You just like a lot of everything, or a little bit of everything here. You can find that you shine in relations to others. When you are relating to other people, you will shine a lot. You shine in relationships. With Leo on your descendant, you want to be the star in the relationships. You're like, this is really all about me. Remember, relationships are always about the people who are in it. And just how you connect with others, you connect with people in a very genuine way, very charming way. Connect to people by helping them realize their talents as well as shining through your own talents. And overall, just very giving in relationships, even though you are looking for something in return, which is like praise or unconditional love, stuff like that. With that Aquarius descendant, going back to that, and that Saturn fixed energy, don't let that air confuse you or throw you off. You do want something stable, you do want something that's going to last, and you want commitment. It's just you don't want to feel stifled by it. And just how you can relate to others is through like just hearing other people out. Just relating to people in a group, you will do better in group settings than one-on-one settings. That's all I had to say about fixed signs on the ascendant and descendant axis. Without further ado, I'm about to go ahead and wash this all out and show you guys the final look. Oh, let me put my glasses on. I don't know who I'm trying to fool. So I'm back, guys, and if you can see, here's the finished look. The back of my head. Actually, I don't even know what the back of my head looks like. Looks good. I do like it. It's like some parts it looks blue and then some parts it looks green. It's really giving that aquamarine. So I'm happy with it. I like it. I definitely like the brows. This is the best the brows have ever come out. And I think it's just because it has a darker color. The brows did something here. But yeah, so that's it for this video. The only thing I didn't like about this was the staining on my nails. Definitely gonna have to cut them. But that was it. Other than that, I really do like it, like this look. You will see it some more in my other videos. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned something new. I hope that this resonated with you if you have any of these placements in your chart. And take this moment to tell you, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And since you're done with this video, you enjoyed it, you enjoyed me, you enjoyed something here, so go ahead and check out my other videos, and don't forget to like and comment on those, and to tell a friend to do the same. And yeah, so I will see you guys next time. Bye.